and water slides. Thanks, Sandra, for helping. Because now we can do.
You're welcome.
Now we can do more. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we can do both. Two adults, two kids. So much easier. Ready? Roller coasters and water slides. Thanks, Sandra, for helping. Because now we can do.
You're welcome.
Now we can do more. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How many people remember this guy?
Two adults, two kids. So much easier.
You remember this guy right here? This is Korra Obidi's ex-husband. We've covered Korra Obidi quite a bit here. If you remember her, she's the young lady who used to dance. He ended up marrying this young man from, I think they married in somewhere in Asia, right? And then he's American. They moved here, United States, and then one day they scattered everything. Guys started saying, "It's not fair. It is not fair. You're not being fair to me." You know, they were dragging each other. This was a few years back now, you know. But the public, as the public, we're still very much, you know, covering their story and following them. Why? Not because of me, because Tattoo Room would carry it. Okay, so now it looks like it's with another young lady who looks almost like someone. Okay, some people say she cheated. Who cheated first? Was it she cheated first or he cheated? Who cheated first? Polygamy is not involved in any of this, and there's a Nigerian person involved in it. Okay, this is just a matter of betrayal. Two couples, they have two children for each other, right? They've since then dragged each other in custody courts, in divorce court. I think they finalized their divorce. Hopefully, I think they did. I'm not following all the way. But what I find fascinating about Korra and Justin Obidi, respectfully, Justin, what's his name? Justin Dean, right? Justin Dean. What I find fascinating about them is not them, as per usual, right? It's not them. You know, what I find fascinating about them is how people react to their story. The comment section is where the party is at. If you want to catch proper cruise in this internet, when you see a video, just jump straight to the comment section. You go see when. So anyway, she went to Nigeria. She was trying to do music. She's always showing her body. Even while she was pregnant, she was showing basically everything. The only thing she didn't show is the pekus. You know, she showed everything. But again, I think that's how she's always been. That was her lifestyle. So you go marry somebody like that, and somehow you want them to become wives. You want them to become wives by mistake. What do I mean by wives? Was she not a wife? Some Korra Obidi people will come here now and say, "What do you mean by wife? Was she not a wife?" No, she was a wife. Yeah, she was a wife, but he didn't think so. He didn't think she was a wife eventually. And I guarantee you, he didn't think that for a long time, but he was trying to patch it. They were trying to patch it, you know, as per what we all do. We try to patch it. All these married people, they pretend to us. By the way, shout out to my wife. We did yesterday, 18th year anniversary was actually yesterday, right? You know, all these married people that are just pretending that life is just perfect. Personally, I've never met a married couple that say life is perfect, but I'll just leave the Gen Zs alone. They always... Anyway, they always say that, and I've never seen one like that, you know. But it's not their fault, because also married people don't know how to stay in their place sometimes. They're always busy dragging single people. The ones on the internet only, the ones on the internet. So anyway, this couple, it looked like it was just a wrong situation in the first place. The guy was trying to do the husband-wife thing, but she's like, "Nah, we're outside. So anyway, it looks like he's consistent. Let me see, I think I just saw a comment says consistent. It is the consistency in this type for me. Yes, people have a type. You attract what you attract, right? People have a type. I don't think I have a type. I've never believed I had a type, but you know, I like women of all sizes and shapes and colors and skin tone. You know, I do. You know, but just observing other people over time, I think people do have types, you know. But he clearly does. I mean, 2. Yeah, we need like a third one. But I think he's also been with another chick before that almost look like this one at Korra Obidi too, right? Anyway, yeah, people do have a type. Thank you, Marriott and D. Appreciate you guys. All right, so anyway, let me jump in the comments. Somebody said, good for him. She's happy where she's at. Because they say Korra Obidi's ex-husband, Dean, steps out with his daughters and partner. Now, here's the reality, okay? When you split with a partner, your children are going to encounter other people. Sometimes these other people be like, why is she trying to be like me? All right. Anyway, this guy don't date like how many people now after Korra? He would date now. While I wear hoodie. Now news be this. It's news. So see, I want to point it out because again, we engage it and then we want to turn around and say it's just all cruise. Over the past few days, Gigi and Sadaboj has been training. Sadaboj is training again because Sadaboj is trying to do our own university too. How many people will join Sadaboj's university? These are people who generalize. These are people who notice that una love generalization, so they help you take it to another. They help you take it to another level, right? They create content around all the generalizations you can think of. You know, new partner every 3 market days. He's a single man. What do you want from him? And this information is vital. Yes. I believe none of his exes have come out to say bad things about him, except. Anyways, let the guy be. Everyone deserves another try. See, they're not gonna come out and say anything bad about him because they're not yet inside. They're not really experiencing his full. I mean, they are still in a space where they're taking cameras, they're walking out. He's trying to paint a certain type of picture for the rest of the world here. So, does that mean it's toxic? No, it doesn't mean that. Do I think it's toxic? Yes, I do think it's toxic. But do I think Korra Obidi is toxic? Absolutely. But Korra Obidi is a very, very smart young lady. The thing is that if you go and carry toxic person and you want to turn them to a non-toxic person, okay, all right. You will come back crying like Justin. You know what's going to end up happening? You're going to come out here and tell us that all the girls, you say most girls in Nigeria are Oloshos. That's what you'll come back and tell us. You will, what would you do? You will generalize. Today can't be like the theme is generalization. You know, I've stopped being a generalization police for a long time now because I catch myself sometimes. I generalize too. We're human beings. It's very hard. If you have certain experiences, right, it's very hard not to generalize. It's a very difficult thing not to generalize. If that's what you've seen on a consistent basis all the time, it's a very, very difficult thing to not generalize. Okay. So anyway, so now we're like, the only thing we see is when he posts all these girls that look like Korra. But maybe we're generalizing too. Let's leave the guy alone, shall? Anyway, if you sleep with your partner, if you split with an ex-partner, right, they're going to become somebody else's boo. That's the reality. And that boo, right, that new boo is going to hang out with your kids. Are you prepared for that? This is the reality. Mario says, so he has a new victim. Hey, God help us. Why is his chest open like that? It's a new man on the block. He's in the streets. Is he giving the energy of trying to pepper his ex? It never ends well. You end up peppering yourself. We don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know. But anyway, welcome back. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. That's Korra Obidi. Lesson. What's the lesson? Your boo is somebody else's boo eventually. It's okay. Let's all drink water. But I'll be right back. Yeah.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.